All right, everyone, here we go from Hanson Memorial Stadium on the campus of Somerset Berkley Regional High School. We welcome you to our coverage of the Division II Field Hockey State Tournament on YouTube. And today it's the Sweet 16 as the 2-seeded Somerset Berkley Raiders get set to take on the 15-seeded Masconomet Chieftains. Hello, everyone. I'm Keegan Hambla on commentary. Liliana Wood is the person running our camera under the direction of Tara Peckham for our Somerset Access TV Channel 98, Berkley Community Access TV Channel 9, and our Blue Raider Studios YouTube channel. Let's recap the pass for the tournament for both teams so far. Somerset Berkley absolutely dominated a few days ago in their round of 32 matchup. 10-0 win over Wayland. And it was tough for Masconomet against Leominster. Masconomet was the host. They ended up beating Leominster 2-0. The winner of this game will take on number 7 Longmeadow, who are 1-0 winners over number 10 Westwood. That game will be Sunday at 12 o'clock. And I guess you can easily figure it out with seeding. If Somerset Berkley wins, they will host the Elite Eight, and Longmeadow will host the Elite Eight if Masconomet is victorious today. Somerset Berkley made the Final Four last year, looking to make another deep tournament run this year. We are underway. It's the Chieftains in red. Somerset Berkley is in white. That one is going to roll to the side. It will be handled by Somerset Berkley and Karis Botello. Trying to find Ryan Crook, the team leader in assists for the Raiders. Possession lost at midfield. It's Addie Finlaw starting a run up the other way. Finlaw going to try a backhand try to get it over to Pacheco. It's not going to be there, but we do have a whistle that is against Masconomet. Head coaches on both sides. It's Elizabeth Dean for the Chieftains. For Somerset Berkley, it is Jen Crook. Slap pass over from Kennedy. Took a touch in the middle off of Genevieve Clapp. We get another whistle right in the area. Looks like it's going to be a free shot just outside. It'll be handled by Ryan Crook. Crook trying to feed it inside. It's not going to be there. A second effort. Might get it, though, from Pacheco. Pacheco is going to take it off the side netting. Off the restart, the Chieftains will send it over the middle. It took a touch off of Karis Botello. Botello now running on the left side. 2 Chieftains in the mix. Botello on the restart. Backhand try into the mix. Went off of a Chieftain stick. Finlaw trying to get back to it. Finlaw still going with it. And it's going the other way. The PA announcer for today's game is Doug Chapman, longtime tennis coach here at Somerset Berkley. Helps out every once in a while with our PA events, so shout out to you, Doug. It's on the other side of midfield for one of the first few times today. Ryan Crook unable to get a touch on it. It'll be started up on the right side, Molly Reagan, the junior. Reagan unable to connect with Mia Marks. And Pacheco got it right by Mossy. Mossy's going to step right back onto it, though. Help coming in from Haru. Pacheco running on the left side. Pacheco, the backhand into the mix, is stick down. That was Ogden defending. A second try going to come in front. Not on frame. That one goes by Vaught. Masconomet will start it up the other way with Mia Marks, but 2 Raiders are there. Kennedy to the right side to Scarlett Isidoro. Defending the captain, Savannah Stevens. Good run up for Somerset Berkley, wanting the home lead. Can they get it? Oh, we have a whistle before it ended up right in front of the net. Whistle was against Somerset Berkley. Good slap pass up the field from Emma Campagna. Meg Costa, the junior, right back. Almost touched off A Chieftain last right in front of the Somerset Berkley bench. Isidoro trying to spin. Gets that pass away on the right side. It does roll out of play, though. I'd say a good crowd making their way here to Hanson Memorial Stadium, similar to yesterday. If you were able to catch our soccer game, that's up on the YouTube channel now. Hold on a second. We got a chance going the other way. That was started up by Mia Marks. And Somerset Berkley will take over. But it is tough. It's on a school day. Today's a Thursday. It's another afternoon game. Yesterday was at 4:30. Today's at 3:30, but still a good crowd nonetheless. That's Ava Govin with it. Govin with 2 Raiders defending. Govin still controlling, and her team's going to keep possession of it as the whistle goes against Kenzie Haru, the sophomore. Molly Reagan will play it back. They try to slap pass into the middle. It's just going to roll out. Going over to retrieve it is Meg Costa. Assistant coaches for Somerset Berkley, Brian Leonard and Lucas Crook. Lucas Crook was one of the star players when Somerset Berkley had their dynasty run going back-to-back, winning state titles in 2018 and 2019. Vanessa Yavorski, Maggie Bridgeau, Ella Richards, Gianna Fiore are the assistants for Masconomet. That's Crook handling now against Genevieve Clapp. Played on the right side, it's going the other way. I tell you, early on, the Chieftains giving Somerset Berkley some trouble. Tapped up by Marks. Mia Marks, the slap pass over, not going to connect. Botello tried to get it over to Kenzie Haru. Might have hit the foot on the way through. I think it went off of Molly Reagan. On the restart, Botello. Going to play it back. A little bit of miscommunication. Looked like Costa was going to get it for a second. Now she will. Costa got to be careful. Does a good move. Vaught trying to win it back. Savannah Stevens has the edge on it. And Masconomet will retain possession. Stevens going over to start off the reset. 6 minutes in from Somerset Berkley, 0-0 in the Sweet 16 Division II Field Hockey Tournament. Vaught plays it over the middle. That's turned over. Ryan Crook gets back onto it for Somerset Berkley. Trying to lead a counter the other way. He lost it right at about the 35. Ella Vaught running on the right side, right in front of the Chieftains bench, and it's turned over. This is Vaught just going to play it back. Mara Kennedy. Good slap pass on the right side, trying to find a runner in Emily Carr. That one turned over. Addie Finlaw, team leader in goals. Trying to get forward. There was a mishit there. Never touched the ball. They count that as a dangerous swing. Possession to Somerset Berkley, just outside of the area. Ryan Crook is going to handle it. Going to play it on the right side. Tie up on the edge. And it'll come back out. Isidoro. Looked like it hit off of the foot. Referee says it did. Karis Botello. Slap over the middle. Not going to work. Govin against Kennedy. Kennedy wins it. Here's Kennedy on a fast restart. Kennedy trying to get by Stevens. Kennedy into the mix. Maura Kennedy trying to get that pass away. It rolls out. Penalty corner. First of the game. This one will be taken off to the right side of Sabrina Caffarelli. The sophomore goaltender, underclassman stepping up in the state tournament. Here's Karis Botello controlling. Ryan Crook, let it go. Ryan Crook trying to get back onto it. He can't. Botello gets back onto it, loose in the area, and it squirts just wide. You got everybody on Somerset Berkley, hands in the air. Finlaw thought it was in. Referee will not give in, but it is going to come out. Kennedy to Crook. Ryan Crook not going to get forward. Haru trying to get back onto it. She can't. Second attempt with the reach of the stick against the junior Ava Govin. Govin controlling right on the edge of the line. Got it by Haru. And she's going to win a free ball and a good slap pass to get that ball up the field. Costa off Isidoro. Isidoro playing it to the side. That one apparently stays in. Vaught over the middle. Turned over. Stevens resets. Metella will get it right back to the SB logo at midfield. Oh, that's a good pass up the field. Ava Govin. Botello defending. Govin in the area. Looked like it went off of Kennedy. It did. Excuse me, that was Karis Botello. First corner of the game coming from Masconomet. And we do see oftentimes when these corners are taken, especially in the sport of field hockey, they have a set of 5 or 6 masks that are right behind the field hockey goal. Everybody puts them on the head just to protect everybody's faces, because you do have 7, 8 players lined up right at the top of the circle, and they're ready to strike with a high shot. Corner will be taken on the right side of the netminder for Somerset Berkley. Sophia Valcourt comes out. Loose in the area. Who's going to pick it up? And it's going the other way. Looked like Masconomet was going to get a chance. Good defending, though, from the Raiders. Looked like the leader in there was Botello. Senior captain, could be playing in her final game today. She certainly hopes that's not the case. This is a big group of seniors. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. They have not won a state championship. They've been really top 2 or 3 in Division II every single year. They want to get at least one. It's been since 2019 since Somerset Berkley was able to celebrate a field hockey state championship or any state championship overall. 2-on-2 counter for Somerset Berkley the other way. Isidoro in the mix. Let it go. Finlaw save. Rebound. Still loose. Finlaw couldn't get back onto it. Ryan Crook letting it go. Oh, Masconomet caught a break. Finlaw, highly goal scorer with over 30 on the season. Emily Carr running in. Finlaw got a touch. Looks like another corner. Well, Emily Carr isn't the only one in her personal life that's going to be competing for a state championship. Her boyfriend, Justin Marks, star player on Fairhaven football, 27 touchdowns this year. Also going to be competing for that Division VI football championship. All of that starts tomorrow. Somerset Berkley, they got their game at Malden Catholic tomorrow at 6 o'clock. We'll be having some live coverage of that on YouTube. Botello lets it go. Here's Ryan Crook, low shot, trying to take a deflection. It squirts in. Somerset Berkley has the lead, 1-0. Well, it did take 9+ minutes, and it's actually going to be 13:08, the time of the goal. Here's Crook on the reset. He wants to double the lead, sends it in, blocked down by Finlaw. Finlaw going to get it back out. Another corner. .225 to go in the first quarter.
Somerset Berkley's first goal scored at 13:08 by number 1 Ella Vaught, assisted by number 24 Ryan Crook.
Elevalt on the goal. Ryan Crook on the assist. Crook looking for a goal. He got one. Ryan Crook right in the middle. Doubles the Somerset Berkley lead. Here's Mia Marks on the reset. Masconomet has lost any momentum that they have had in the opening 10 minutes. Finlaw starting upfield for Somerset Berkley. Finlaw backhand, and it went wide, and it was redirected on frame to Caffarelli. It's going the other way.
Somerset Berkley's second goal, scored at 13-16. Ryan Crook, assisted by Addie Finlaw.
And Addie Finlaw will get the credit on the assist for the second team goal. Ryan Crook looking for a second. It deflects in again. 3-0 Somerset Berkley. Here we go. It was Ryan Crook who took the shot. I don't know if it was deflected. We'll find out in a second from the official score table. But mark it, 2 goals in 36 seconds.
Somerset Berkley's third goal, scored at 13-50. Number 24, Ryan Crook.
And it will be Ryan Crook, his second goal of the game. But give credit to Addie Finlaw, the junior captain, starting up that rush the other way. Free ball taken by Masconomet with a minute to go in the first quarter. Govin lost it. Crook got the touch over to Julie Pacheco. Here comes Somerset Berkley again. Crook tried to get it back to Pacheco. It wasn't there. Some help coming in from Olivia Sakalas. Long run here from Elevalt, unable to keep it in. That's just a lofted ball upfield. That's Marks controlling in the middle. Right side to Govin. And that one lost out of play by Kenzie Haru. 5 seconds left. Took a touch off of Marks. And that's how this first quarter is going to end. 2 goals from Ryan Crook, 1 from Elevalt. Has this thing 3-0 Somerset Berkley over Masconomet after 15 minutes of play. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. All right, we're about ready to start the second quarter here at Somerset Berkley Regional High School in the Division II Sweet 16 field hockey matchup. 2-seeded Somerset Berkley on top of number 15 Masconomet, 3-0 through 15 minutes of play. Somerset Berkley enters today's game with an overall record of 18 wins, 2 defeats. Masconomet came in 14 wins, 5 defeats. And sometimes we do see when these brackets come out, people are like, hey, this team's got a better record. Why are we a lower seed or why are we a higher seed? It also takes into effect the strength of schedule, never mind just the record. And even if you do win a lot of games, if you win a lot of close ones, not going to help out a lot because it's the win margin that affects it greatly. Second quarter underway. Slap pass will go up the field right by Sakalas. Karis Patella had to be alert. Look at the burst of steam here from Sakalas, getting back to that ball. And possession's going to stay with Masconomet. Good burst of energy you want to see on the Chieftain side. It's Govin lofting it up. Reagan didn't get the touch. Pacheco will the other way. Stick collision right at midfield. Somerset Berkley and another fast restart. They lost it right at about the 50. Marks to the left side. Marks will get back onto it. Marks the slap pass blocked down by Botello. Botello stepping right back up. Open girl, Pacheco on the left side. And that one went off of the foot of Ava Govin. Maura Kennedy turned it over. Genevieve Klepp, the junior. Oh, mishandle there. It's Emily Carr running with it. It's going the other way. Went off of her foot. Emma Campagna was the defender there. Hard hit ball right off the stick of Ryan Crook. Played on the side to Sakalas. Olivia Sakalas. Right at the edge. Sakalas trying to cut it back. Not going to work. Backhand clearance. Not going to be as far. Maybe a half clearance. Govin leaves it. Squirts in. And what do we got here? Went off the foot. It's going the other way. Crook controlling. Ryan Crook still running with it against Govin. Good cutback from the sophomore. Plays a beautiful ball up the field to Addie Finlaw. Finlaw couldn't run forward. She had Pacheco going on that left side. Crook lost it against Govin. But Crook actually did better. Forced a turnover from Govin. Restart here. Botello all the way wide. Boy, that was dangerous, though. Looked like Caffarelli was just letting that one go and actually missed the net maybe by 2 feet or so. Got to watch out, though, especially when you're playing on turf. That ball can take a funky bounce wherever. A dropped ball will be taken by Savannah Stevens, one of 2 captains on the Masconomet side, as well with senior Mia Giuliano. Masconomet only with 3 seniors on their team. They're going to be running this thing back next year. Giuliano, Bolzen, and Stephanie Reed are the 3 senior members. That's Vaught trying to cut it back. Vaught working now against Clapp. Clapp had the edge on the ball. Yeah, that one just a little bit too far on the left side. Does stay in play, though. Ryan Crook. Ryan Crook. Oh, hauled down right in the middle. That's going to be a free chance for Somerset Berkley. It was Ava Govin who went down for Masconomet. She was applying that defensive pressure. Maura Kennedy. Off the restart. Makes one woman miss. Plays it on the right side for Ella Vaught. Vaught looking for her second. Fan on the shot. Another corner for Somerset Berkley. Their 4th of the afternoon. Looks like it's Addie Finlaw who's going to take the corner. Again on the right side of Caffarelli. Botello let it go for Ryan Crook. Crook in the middle. Vaught couldn't redirect it. Now it's Delaney Ogden. Turn it over. We get another corner. We played short to Maura Kennedy. Right back down, and Finlaw couldn't redirect it on frame. Well, Finlaw, you might recognize that last name. Her brother Max, star basketball player here at Somerset Berkley. He's in the crowd today. Got all the family supporting each other. going to be Maura Kennedy. We'll play it back to Padello. Kennedy regathers. Left side, Haru. Haru still running with it. Haru, slap pass, tried to get into the middle. Haru couldn't get back onto it. And Masconomet will send it up. That's going to spring forward for a long run for Olivia Sakalas. Sakalas let that one go out. Meg Costa actually directed it out of bounds. 8:23 to go, second quarter, 3-0 Raiders over the Chieftains. That was a good slap pass that went off of Finlaw's stick. Addie Finlaw going to restart it up the other way. Looking on the left side for Julie Pacheco. Pacheco with Stevens defending. Plays it into the middle. Addie Finlaw still running with it. Finlaw trying to cut it back, loose in the area. No shot yet. And it comes out. Crook with the hustle. Reagan lost it against Haru. Kenzie Haru tried to backhand it. Yep, they're going to say that's a dangerous chance. Here's Sakalas. Good run on. Masconomet's got 3 forward. He got 6 Raiders coming back to defend. Advantage played here for the Raiders. Kennedy up to Finlaw. Finlaw trying to redirect it to Pacheco. Not going to be there. Stevens trying to spin against Finlaw. Able to get that pass away. It'll work. Oh, look at her hold it on the end of her stick. We're going to have a whistle call. That was Ava Govin with it. I tell you what, some skill there for the junior, Ava Govin. That's tapped down by Marks. No high stick, says the referee. Long run on the left side for the captain, Mia Giuliano. Free ball coming here from Masconomet. Free ball will be taken probably about 7-8 yards outside of the area. That was Clapp taking it. Goes behind. Marks. Backhand try into the middle. Not cleared out entirely. Crook got a touch off to the side. Marks decided to let it roll out. A lot of hesitation on the Masconomet side looking for that free ball. They're wasting time. It's been about 15 seconds. Now she'll start controlling. And after all that, we get another whistle. We got to restart again. Marks. Slap pass over to the right side. That one is going to stay in play. Botello able to draw a whistle. Botello, good slap pass up the field. Turned over quickly. Addie Finlaw to Julie Pacheco. Numbers forward. Pacheco in. Pacheco across. Save made by Caffarelli. Rebound cleared out. Not as far as Ryan Crook. Ryan Crook still controlling, and it's wide. Here's the captain, Stevens. Tried to find Reagan, it wasn't there. Here's the other 9, and Maura Kennedy. Maura Kennedy, big burst of steam in, and it's cleared away. And Crook just going to take possession right back over. Backhand shot from Finlaw is blocked down by Ogden. Finlaw got by Ogden. Finlaw running in, and she scores! 4-0. Addie Finlaw, the team leader in goals, has her first today. Mark it down, 10:53 the time of the goal for the junior captain, Addie Finlaw.
Plus 15. 15 for the first half. First quarter.
Oh, they do that?
Yeah. Maybe 25.
There's Finlaw on another restart. They want to get another one. Vaught. Backhand over. Finlaw will control it after the whistle.
5:53. Number 2, Addie Finlaw.
Crook.
Unassisted.
Now Vaught running in. Ella Vaught tried to play it across. It was blocked down. We get another corner. It's a win off of Molly Reagan. The masks will come on for the Masconomet defenders. And Addie Finlaw will go over to take the corner. 8 players at the top for Somerset Berkley. There's the whistle. Everybody's going to run in here for Masconomet. That one comes out. Here's the slap try. It was blocked down right in front. Crook gets back to it, looking for a redirection. A second try, not going to work. It's going the other way. Emily Carr, the last Raider to touch it. Got it right on frame to Caffarelli. She's at 3 saves today. Well, I'll say it right now for Somerset Berkley. Yeah, everything's going, but on Sophia Valcourt's side, not facing really any shots. No real energy being put on for the senior netminder. And I guess you're not worrying about it right now if you're Coach Jen Crook. But come these later rounds, especially if you get a chance to play Norwood, they're going to pile on shot after shot. Valcourt was the starter last year on the team that did make the Final Four. And in that Final Four, she held her ground. She only let up 2 goals. Both, I believe, were in the third quarter. One might have been in the second quarter. I should have known that. I was covering that game in Middleborough. Possession going to stay with Masconomet with 1.5 minutes to go in the first half. It's going to start outside of the area with Ava Govin. Govin does a good move to get by Botello. Govin wants to send it in on the backhand. It was blocked down by the stick of Ella Vaught. It's going the other way. Cormier. And couldn't get it over to Finlaw. Ball will stay with Somerset Berkley, though. Here's Cormier, the freshman, trying to send it up the side for Julie Pacheco. Battle of the fives between Pacheco and Stevens. Pacheco still controlling and now lost it against Stevens. Botello tapped it up. Crook trying to get back onto it against Govin. Govin will send it back, and they'll send it right back upfield. Took a touch off of Giuliano. "23 seconds to go. Just waiting for everybody to get set. We'll send a low ball in the middle. Reagan. Off Crook. Cormier lets it go to Botello. Crook will restart. Maybe one chance if the referee allows it. It's a through ball. And there's the whistle. That's the end of the second quarter. Well, it's been a good one all the way around for Somerset Berkley. It's been anything but for Masconomet. 4-0 Raiders. 30 minutes played. We still got 30 minutes left. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back for the second half in just a little bit. All right, we're ready to start the third quarter here at Somerset Berkley. 4-0 the score between the Raiders of Somerset Berkley and the Chieftains of Masconomet. I'm Keegan Hamblett on commentary, Liliana Wood running the camera under the direction of Tara Peckham for Somerset Access TV Channel 98, Berkeley Community Access TV Channel 9, and our Blue Raider Studios YouTube. Second half underway. As always, we switch sides. Somerset Berkley going left to right in the white uniforms. Masconomet in red going right to left. Masconomet going to have a good chance to start out this second half. He had a stumble there from one of the Raider players in the back, and Karis Botello. And a free ball is going to be won by Masconomet and Stephanie Reed. We mentioned she's one of the 3 seniors on the Masconomet side. Reed will play it back to Stevens. That one nearly turned over. That's Garvin leaving it. Clapp having trouble. Finlaw to the left side. Elevot. Or excuse me, that was Julie Pacheco who had it blocked down. And field hockey's really tough to figure out the numbers. You got the jersey numbers that are tucked into the skirts on most of the players, really with the exception of Ryan Crook. And it's very close. You can barely see the bottom of the number. But either way, Masconomet takes over. Genevieve Clapp turns it over the middle. Ryan Crook trying to look for a long ball on the side to Kenzie Haru. It's not going to be there. Marks wins it back. Trying to start another run up for the Chieftains. That's a good run on the side from Sakalis. I tell you what, Olivia Sakalis, they're going to be glad to have her back next year. Can't remember the last time I've seen a field hockey player run this fast. And I cover D3 college field hockey as well. It's crazy the speed she has. And a good burst of steam here, this time from an underclassman in Ryan Crook. Crook is going to backhand it up the field. That's going to work for a 2-on-1 chance. It looked like it was going to be fed over to Emily Carr for the moment. Carr will get back onto it, but it's going the other way. And chance all started with Ryan Crook all the way in the back third. Oh, what a slap pass over the middle from Campagna. Crook gets it right back over to Vaught, who's got a goal. I mentioned the goal scorers. Ryan Crook's got 2, and Ella Vaught, Addie Finlaw with a goal apiece. That's Isadora leaving it back. There was no whistle. Now there was. It took a long time for that whistle to be blown. Clapp to take the free ball. Gonna loft one up in the air, and Kennedy put a high stick up, and I'm just gonna restart the other way, Elevot. And now she'll leave it back for Maura Kennedy. They don't know what they want to do with this free ball. Kennedy fakes the slap ball. Now we'll send it up the field. Clapp on the left side off the stick of Finlaw. That one went off of the foot of Clapp. Maura Kennedy. Good slap pass. Missed Vaught. And that one just quickly played off to the side, but Somerset Berkley will get right back onto it right away. I don't know what the thought process was from Campagna. Maybe she was trying to find Genevieve Clapp. I don't know. And we'll just say maybe it was a mishit pass. Clapp, she took a stumble. Right against Elevot. She's back up, though, so that's good. Clapp lofting one up. Yep, that's a high stick. Got her that time against Mia Marks, the sophomore. Marks another one of the players that Coach Liz Dean is going to be happy to bring back next year. Finlaw running in the middle. It's going to be another corner. Somerset Berkley had 6 of them in the first half. This is their first of the second. I'm talking about these players that both sides will be happy to bring back. The way I say, especially to my brother who's a member of the football team, the way I say it is, if I'm mentioning your name a lot, you're a good player, and you'll be excited to be back. Addie Finlaw to take the corner. With the clock running to about 10 minutes to go in the third. She'll play it short. Finlaw to her right. Finlaw gets back to it. I think went through to goal to Caffarelli. And that one's going to roll out. Reed couldn't win the race. Take over here by the Chieftains. Oh, they were looking for the through ball. They might get it now. Sticks collided in the middle. The whistle goes in favor of Masconomet. Well, again, the winner of this game will play number 7 Longmeadow. Game will be Sunday at 12 o'clock. It'll be at either here or it'll be at Longmeadow, depending on the result of this one. Looks like it's going to be here for now, though. Emily Carr running in, trying to get by Campagna. And that one rolls out of play. And we mentioned Longmeadow 1-0 winners over number 10 Westwood, so that is a shutout against a top 10 team. Crook tapped it down. Captain Giuliano trying to take over. Help coming in from Marks. Crook just going to restart. Gets by Garvin. A second move by Garvin. Crook in the middle. Redirected it. Saved by Caffarelli on a doorstep tip. Played at the top of the area. Finlaw trying to get forward. She's unable to. Ball will roll by Maura Kennedy, the sophomore. Meg Costa having trouble getting that ball up the field. Marks in the mix. Now it's Reed. Giuliano. Lost it, and now it's Vaught running the other way. Got the ball by Clapp. Couldn't get it by Campagna. Isidoro. A little bit too far on the right side for Ella Vaught. On the side for Marks, and they got a whistle against her. Crook on the restart. Finlaw running forward. Got options either side. That one went off of a foot. Advantage to Somerset Berkley. And it looks like it'll be Crook to take it. You can see on the side one of our ball people helping out. Looks like that's Coach Bob Slater. Crook gonna take it off the outside of the net. But it's good to see other Somerset Berkley coaches helping out today. We got Bob Slater helping out on the field. Justin Kuchar, assistant coach for ice hockey, down there as well. Doug Chapman helping out with our PA, so help going all the way around. Vaught with a good through ball to Carr. Oh, while we have a second with some battles, and the ball is apparently going to stay in play. Somerset Berkley, their path to the Final Four last year, the round of 32 is an 8-1 win over Westfield. That was better the other day with a 10-0 win over Wayland. The Sweet 16 was 2-1 over Oliver Ames. Right now it's a 4-goal lead and still a shutout going for Sophia Valcourt. Elite 8, which we're most likely going to have here on Sunday, last year 4-2 over Dartmouth. So you can start seeing those goal tallies dwindling down a little bit as the competition gets harder and more goals being allowed defensively. Oh, that was a slap pass. That one stung Addie Finlaw. She is limping but walking on her own power. I'll tell you what, not much protection down there. You got really shin guards, and that's about it. A good run up the side from Giuliano, and a collision between her and Isidoro. That one was whistled down, and Somerset Berkley wanted the quick restart, but Mia Giuliano was still down on the field. And Meg Costa showing some good sportsmanship, helping her up, making sure everybody's okay. Ella Vaught trying to get by Genevieve Clapp. And the original signal was advantage for Masconomet, but then it took a touch off of Vaught. So then they finally blow the whistle. Crook unable to get the touch. Garvin controlling. Vaught with the reach of the stick, trying to knock it away, unable to. Stevens at the SB logo, plays it cross field to Clapp. Clapp trying to get back onto it. She can't. Now she will. The whistle was blown dead. And she won't continue with possession because it's against Masconomet. Good hit ball up the field, and it might have been off of a foot. Good hit up the field. And it's going to be too far, but a really good hustle by Julie Pacheco to get to the ball. Julie Pacheco, sophomore on the Somerset Berkley side. Sports runs deep in the Pacheco household. Ryan Crook dangling the ball. Somerset Berkley possession. He earns a whistle. Crook leaves it behind for a one-time shot. Never got through to goal. It's going to be another corner. Ball will come to the top of the area, and they were trying to find Ryan Crook. While we have a second, we do have a score update, and we got a big upset to announce. 4-seed Neshoba out. 13-seed Hopkinton advancing to the Elite Eight. 3-1 winners at Neshoba. Minute and a half to go, third quarter. Crook just going to tap it forward. Made Garvin stand there like a statue. Crook going to play the through ball, trying to find Addie Finlaw. It's going to work for Finlaw. Finlaw slap shot. Save made by Caffarelli. Rebound still in the area. It's going the other way. Good reaction save, though, from the sophomore Sabrina Caffarelli. And we get a whistle called against Mia Marks. That's a good ball played up the field to Emma Cormier. Campagna couldn't get it forward. Here's Cormier again, feeding it in. Ella Vaught running on the side, sends it in. Oh, what a save by Caffarelli. Save of the game on either side. Crook gets back to it with 20 seconds to go. Cormier wants to send in one last chance. Finlaw trying to redirect it. It's going in favor of Masconomet. What a strong defensive stand that time by the Chieftains. And they'll just let that one roll out. Third quarter is over. 4-0 Somerset Berkley through 3. We got 15 minutes to go until somebody's clinching a spot in the Elite 8. We'll find out when our fourth quarter coverage comes back. All right, we're ready to start the fourth quarter here at Somerset Berkley Regional High School in today's Division II Sweet 16 field hockey matchup. 4-0 Somerset Berkley over Masconomet, the 2 seed, looking like they're going to knock out the 15 seed and advance to another Elite 8. Keegan Hamblin on commentary, Liliana Wood on camera, under the direction of Tara Peckham. For our Somerset Access TV Channel 98, Berkeley Community Access TV Channel 9, and our Blue Raider Studios YouTube channel, we do thank you for tuning into this one. Final 15 underway. That's Ryan Crook getting it over to the side, Addie Finlaw. Continuing the other way with Kenzie Haru just going to roll off to the side. Julie Pacheco was the closest Raider to it. And the Chieftains will send it over the middle on the restart to the sophomore Mia Marks. Maura Kennedy. And missed on the slap pass. Now we'll get it over to Scarlett Isidoro. The senior captain running forward to the side of Vaught, who's got a goal today. Emily Carr couldn't break through the Masconomet defensive line that was being led by Mitchell. We had a whistle called. It was against Masconomet. Meg Costa going to let it go. Isadora will take. Isadora, one of 4 Somerset Berkley captains, along with Carr, Finlaw, and Botello. And there's the connection captain to captain to Karis Botello with Stephanie Reed defending. Played up on the left side. Haru couldn't win the race. Step up from Botello, trying to counter. Reed coming back to help defensively. Haru in the mix for Finlaw. Finlaw trying to spin against Ogden. Delaney Ogden couldn't get it forward. She gets called for a whistle. It's going to be a corner. 9th of the game for Somerset Berkley. Their 3rd in the second half. We've seen Addie Finlaw take pretty much every single corner tonight. We mentioned in the third quarter Somerset Berkley's path to the Final Four last year, how it's looking a little bit better this year. For the Masconomet side last year, they were a 17 seed, so they did improve this season by 2 seeds. And they had to go on the road for their round of 32 matchup. Ended up falling to Neshoba 3-0. Off the corner, comes out to Ryan Crook, who's going to take the low shot. Blocked down, ball still loose. Caffarelli got the save. It's going the other way, and that earns a big round of applause from the Chieftains faithful, both in the bleachers and on the sideline. Here comes the hit from Campagna, the junior. That's a tough ball on the side, and Govin was able to defeat Elevott to it. That one is going to come right to goal, and oh, it squirts in, but it's not going to count, though, as it was going the other way. But I will say, in the end, if Masconomet does put one in the back of the net, that is something to be proud of. This is a Somerset Berkley team that has ruled this division for a long time. Hannah Mitchell with a good slap pass right in front of the Somerset Berkley bench. Does roll out, though. I think it took a touch off of Kenzie Haru. That one went by Ryan Crook. Kennedy will control at midfield. Over the middle to Crook. Ryan Crook, big burst of steam, still controlling it by 2. Over to Finlaw. Oh, it's kicked away by Caffarelli. The second follow-up will score. It's 5-0. Crazy sequence. It looked like it was going to be kicked away by Caffarelli. It was tapped in right in front. And another goal on the board for the Raiders. And we do hit that 5-goal mark, so we are in running clock mode now for the rest of the fourth quarter, unless Masconomet puts one on the board. And the whistle for the next face-off. It goes back to Clapp. Clapp turns it over. Elevart running with it. Plays it on the right side beautifully to Emily Carr. Carr feeds it in the middle. There's Vaught. Pass across. Save made. Rebound is cleared out. I'm seeing Govan handle that ball on the stick a lot of times today. It's Vaught on the restart, back to Carr on the right, similar sequence we just saw. And that ball rolls out, and Somerset Berkley will take it right at about the 20-25. To take it will be Maura Kennedy. And that hit a Somerset Berkley foot as it was traveling through. Free ball for Masconomet. And you can hear the Chieftains faithful in the background. They're trying to cheer on their team. They just want one goal. And a whistle called that time against. Looks like it was either London Gray or McCarthy Daly. And that last Somerset Berkley goal, Julie Pacheco will get credit for it, and Addie Finlaw will get the assist. That is the first goal of the game for the sophomore, Julie Pacheco. Does have a lot of family in the crowd. Brother Josh spent a lot of time on this very turf field playing football as well as ice hockey during his time here at Somerset Berkley. John Pacheco, another star athlete, primarily on the hockey team.
53, scored by Julie Pacheco, assist to Addie Finlaw.
That ball did roll off to the side, and it's going to be taken by Genevieve Clapp. Well, either way you look at it, although Masconomet is going to be heading out of this tournament, it is an improvement from last year. They were able to advance to the Sweet 16, and that's what you want as a coach. You want to see improvement happen over time, not just to the players, but you want to see it for the program as well, because you never know, it could turn out like how it has for Somerset Berkley, because you get these bigger crowds and you get more support from the school. You want to get more of these people to attend these games. And also partly, too, with Somerset Berkley, especially when you're talking about their success, you get national recognition, as there was a chance going forward for Julie Pacheco. It's going to be called back for a high stick with 7:35 left. You see Somerset Berkley just everywhere in the local newspaper, sometime the Boston Globe, Boston Herald, wherever it may be. We have a timeout called on the field with 7.5 minutes to go in this one. Again, if you're watching, we do thank you for tuning in. Liliana and I were covering the soccer playoff game yesterday, and I was on commentary. She was on camera, and we're at it for the second time in 2 days. She's been doing a good job. Junior here at Somerset Berkley, part of the TV media program. Another really good program that they offer here in Somerset. And we'll be at it again tomorrow with Somerset Berkley Sweet 16 football. The 13-seeded Raiders with a 6-2 record will take on the 4th-seeded Malden Catholic Lancers, who come in at 4-4 tomorrow in Malden at 6 o'clock. And we did mention earlier, You would think Malden, hey, they got a worse record than Somerset Berkley. Why are they so much of a higher seed? Well, Malden Catholic, it is a private Catholic school, and they do play a lot of prep schools, St. John's Prep, Zavarian, BC High. It's all of those schools that just add in to the strength of schedule that helps boost up their standing. And that was a Malden Catholic side that actually won their first 4 games of the season and lost their last 4 regular season games. Out of the timeout, it's going to be a free ball for Somerset Berkley just outside of the area, which will be handled by the sophomore Ryan Crook, who leaves it for a slat pass in the back. It's going to squirt through. It's a save made by the netminder, Caffarelli. It's going the other way. Another good defensive stand. Ball played up from Clapp to Giuliano. Mia Giuliano with a good run on the side. 2 Raiders defending. Giuliano. Oh, it looked like she was going to get forward for the moment. That was Marks on the second touch. Free ball whistled for the Chieftains. Clapp to take it. 5:17 to go in regulation. Lofted over the head of everybody. Olivia Sakalis will control it against Botello. Sakalis leaves it for Reed. Crook stepping in to win it back for the Raiders. Running the ball by Garvin. Stevens over the middle. Vaught with a clear read on the ball, going to step up, and she turned it over, but they're going to say it was excessive pressure coming in from Ava Garvin. That one just mishit by Meg Costa on the reset. Went off of the foot of Garvin. Crook will send it up. A touch from Carr. Emily Carr's going to be forward. She sends it across, and they couldn't poke it in. Caffarelli gets it cleared. Oh, that was going to be number 6 for goal number 6. And she decided to feed it across, but Caffarelli with another good stop. The official redirection wasn't on frame, but then she did get it clear. That one is going to roll out of play, and Masconomet will take over. Well, while we have a second, let's take a look at how the D2 bracket is shaping up. For the round of 16 matchups, Norwood defeated number 17 Scituate 6-0. No surprise there for the Norwood Mustangs. Duxbury and Reading Memorial, that's an 8 versus 9 seed matchup. That's coming up tonight at 6:30. That's going to be a good one at Reading High School. We did mention earlier, Hopkinton, the 13 seed, beating 4th seed in Neshoba 3-1. Canton, the 5 seed, beating number 12 Doherty Memorial 3-0. Canton catches a break. They are going to host the Elite 8 as a 5 seed. Notre Dame Hingham, the 3 seed, beating Minneshaug 3-1. And Hingham beating Malden Catholic 6 over the 11, 3-1. So Notre Dame Hingham and a Hingham meeting up in the Elite 8. That's something cool. And we said Longmeadow, the 7 seed, defeating number 10 Westwood 1-0. Somerset Berkley will take on Longmeadow officially in 3 minutes Sunday at 12 o'clock. And the winner of Somerset Berkley Longmeadow will get the winner of the Hingham battle. Longmeadow is going to come into that game with an overall record of 14 wins, 3 ties, 3 defeats. The Raiders looking for another goal here. And it's not going to work. It's eventually tapped away. Started up the other side by Garvin. Crook didn't want to tap it out of play. Garvin passed midfield, leaving it for Sakalis. Olivia Sakalis couldn't get by Botello, and that one's just going to be rolled out. Two minutes to go. The Raiders up 5. And another good restart coming here for Garvin. And I tell you what, she definitely practices that skill of holding the ball on top of the stick. For anybody that doesn't know, the field hockey stick is actually curved so that it's meant for a righty. So if you're a lefty trying to control that stick, you either got to have a long time to practice it or it's not going to be a good day for you. Battle at midfield, and unable to win the race to it was Mia Marks. Reed getting it forward, and it rolls out. Somerset Berkley ball. And discussion going on between the Raiders players and the referee of, hey, where do they want that ball? Crook controlling. Able to get it up the field, not all the way past midfield. Reed passed it on the right side. Crook will take over. He earns the whistle. Crook family will have a lot to be happy about with Ryan the player, his mom the head coach, and his older brother one of the assistant coaches. 30 seconds to go. Govin just trying to get one on the board from Masconomet in this one. Great effort today by the Chieftains, but Somerset Berkley is going to prove to be too powerful for them. Here's the freshman Cormier on the field on the left side, turns it over. Stephanie Reed with it, battling with Cormier. Here's a whistle. It's not going to matter. Somerset Berkley has won this game 5-0. They are Elite 8 bound for the second year in a row. Congratulations to Masconomet on a great game, a great performance, and a great season overall. But their tournament ride and their 2024 campaign comes to an end here in Somerset. We will be back Sunday afternoon, 12 o'clock, for the Elite 8 matchup between the 2-seeded Raiders and the 7-seeded Longmeadow High School. We do thank you for watching on any of our platforms. Liliana Wood, great job running our camera. Tara Peckham, shout out to her as always, doing our directing, our editing, everything involved. And that is it for us. For all of us here at Somerset Access TV, Berkeley Community Access TV, and Blue Raider Studios, I'm Keegan Hamblett signing off, wishing you the best. Be good. We'll see you tomorrow in Malden for playoff football. Have a good night.